Welcome to the world of Mime Over Matter. We got another Icon Heroes Zujitsu. This is Tiago the Tiger. This is probably, dare I say, one of the best of the Zujitsu characters. Because honestly, who doesn't love a tiger? And who doesn't love an action figure that's an animal? So for the stop motion, I did take off the head and put it back on. That's why it looks a little bit loose, because I went with the growling mouth. So I did do a head swap out of the box. And then we've got the punching hands. He does have some swappable hands in there. The articulation. This is my third of the Zujitsu characters, so I'm kind of familiar with a lot of the articulation. If you watch some of the other videos, you would be as well. And so great articulation, great posing. He can do a full tail spin. Not Baloo the bear, I mean an actual literal tail spin, which is pretty amazing. Probably useful in a fight. They can do some pretty amazing poses and kicks. We can see if we can get him standing. Yep, so he does a nice little side kick over there. And I just love these guys. And anyone who likes animal action figures or grew up with the Ninja Turtles, you're going to like these guys. They're amazing. Anyone who does stop motion, they are perfect posing and movements. It's just smooth articulation. And they're just fun characters. So I am very excited to now have a tiger to join the ranks of my cheetah and my puma, just all deadly cats. And they are also going to be releasing a future set, which are the fangs, and they are going to be some dogs and canines, and I'm super excited. Taking a look at the box, we've got some pretty awesome artwork on the side. And there are the other characters on the back. So we can see Chico the cheetah, that is my other figure. The puma was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, so that is not featured on here. But here's Chico in his New York Comic-Con exclusive gear from last year. And then you can tell why these guys are so amazing. And here is Pounce the Puma, who is another recent pickup this year at New York Comic Con, who was some leftover stock from San Diego Comic Con that they turned into a convention exclusive. So just a nice set of characters who I'm having a tough time having them fight each other, because I feel like they should be a group, a team. So all of my stop motion fighting, they're going to be against some other people. And in fact, I think the tiger, Tiago, is going to have to fight someone special at the end of this. I just haven't quite figured it out yet. So stick around and see who he fights. And just doing a little comparison against these guys, just the paintwork and the applications of making them look like the tiger stripes and the spots and the fur is just incredible. From a design perspective, these were actually sculpted by some of the team members at Four Horsemen Studios, who does Mythic Legions. So they are the best of the best, in my opinion. Here's the second head, the growling, snarling tiger mouth, which is amazing, as you can see. However, I do prefer to pose them with the non-snarling mouth, but great for head swaps when you're doing stop motion. As far as the other hands he comes with, he's got the open hand claws, so he could do some scratches, some strikes, and then he also comes with some flatter hands that he can do some chops and some more strikes. Pretty much anything you could think of as throwing a paw at someone to do some damage, this guy's going to do it. And then he's got these more open hand gripping, so if he needs to grab like a coconut or a watermelon, those are the hands. But these are the ones that I think I like the best on him, which are just the punching hands. So in my opinion, they just look the best. So perhaps I will play around with a few others and some stop motions and some posings. And he's a little bit tipsy. So what am I going to do with this guy? Can't take him anywhere. Although he's pretty much going to go everywhere. Anywhere where I can get him to fight, he's going to be there. Which is a perfect transition. Time to have him fight someone. Thanks for watching.